and gentlemen, welcome to Explosive Pro Wrestling's Great Aussie Bash Breakdown. I'm the voice of Explosive Pro Wrestling, Dean Olsen. Joining me, Tyler Jacobs.
Nice to be here.
Very nice to have you here. It's a new year for EPW 2014. 2013 was a big year. 2014 already looking even bigger. We had a huge show and it started off by our new EPW champion, Chris Weiss, coming into the ring saying he's going to be a fighting champion and challenge anyone to try and take his title. What happened, Tyler?
First man in the ring, Eddie Bombay. Don't know what he was thinking.
Well, this is what happened. Yep, that was it. We just showed the entire match, ladies and gentlemen. That wasn't a highlight, that was the entire match. Chris Weiss thought that was a bit easy. Thought he'd throw in another challenge. Who answered the call?
The monster Dorian came out. Well, I mean, that was scary enough, I thought anyway. But we'll see what happened next.
Was no match for the Smashing Machine, Chris Weiss, your EPW champion, with 2 title defenses in the first 5 minutes of the show. It was huge, but then it was time for tag team action.
Absolutely massive, and the teaming of Jamie and Troy. Obviously, Jamie being a former champion, a former tag champion, and his protege Troy. Let's see what happened.
Oh no!
Disgustingly sweaty motorboat, and even grosser teabag, and then topping it off with the McMassacre. It was the team of McMassive with the win there. My former commentating colleague Jamie Jura and Troy go back to the drawing board. Better luck next month, guys. Then it was time for another singles matchup at EPW's Great American Bash. We saw the nice guy, Dan Moore, clean-shaven, well-behaving, up against the big rig Scotty Ryan. One half of the drop kicks, of course, joined by Leo Pratt. Here's what happened.
In the end, it was too much for Scotty Ryan. Dan Moore picks up the win with the TKO.
Great match, that one. And next, we were supposed to have an EPW hardcore title matchup. We were supposed to see the Don Michael Morleone defend that title against Alex Kingston, but that's not quite what happened. Lukey Boland came out pushing the Don in a wheelchair. He had his arm in a brace. Basically gave a plethora of excuses of how the Don was not fit to wrestle and would not be defending his title this evening at the Great Aussie Bash. Pretty average display from Lukey Boland and the Don Michael Morleone. But, well, I guess we should have expected as much. But, before that segment was over, Chris Weiss came out and said to Alex Kingston, you want a shot at a title tonight? You can have a shot at my EPW championship. And he even made it hardcore rules.
You look like you're ready for a fight. Hardcore! Why do you say you have a shot at the EPW championship? Now, I know the crowd was expecting a hardcore championship match tonight. So why don't we have our match under hardcore rules?
Now, I've just been told that Dan Moore has a few words to say to the EPW fans.
Hi there, hi everybody. Dan Moore here from EPW. Congratulations to Chris Weiss. Firstly, what a fantastic evening. 3 title defenses in one night. How good is that? What a great champion we've got here. Look, reawakening last year, I was fortunate enough to win the Explosive Professional Wrestling Invitational Tournament. Look at this, like FN Carnage, Jimmy Payne, Richter, Havoc, and now it's going to say Dan Moore. Great. What a great way for me to end 2013, and what a great way for me to start 2014, because winning the Invitational Trophy means I get to have a shot against the champ. Now, I'm not going to be one of these sneaky fellas walking out halfway through a show and then letting our champ know when I'm having my shot. So, at our very next show, Gold Rush, I'm cashing this baby in. Chris Weiss, it's you and me. Fingers crossed, Dan Moore's the winner, but if not, mate, Chris Weiss, what a great champ. So anyway, good luck. Hope to see you all there.
What was next, Tyler?
Up next, we had the Solution versus the New Generation, comprising of Gorgeous Gary, Husey, and Hayden Zenith.
It was a 6-man tag team elimination matchup. Davis, Storm, the Warship, and Richter going up with 3 of the youngest, hottest stars in explosive pro wrestling. Here's how it went down.
Too much for Hayden Zenith. The numbers game got him and was eliminated with the rest of his team. But after that, what happened?
Well, the Solution, much like they did with Adam Banks, they put a steel chair around the leg of Hayden Zenith. We're going to take him out for good. And then Gorgeous Gary Schmidt came into the ring for the save. And just as it looked like Gorgeous Gary and Hayden Zenith were about to take on the Solution, well, Gorgeous Gary walked away. He turned his back on Hayden Zenith. That inadvertent kick to him, I think he took a little bit personally. And right now, we're going to throw to an interview where Ring Bell Mel has caught up and getting a few words from Gorgeous Gary Schmidt.
Thanks, Mean Dean. I'm here with my old friend, Gorgeous Gary Schmidt, who earlier tonight walked out on his tag team partner, Hayden Zenith, and left him to a 3-on-1 attack from the Solution. Gary, I think the question everyone wants to know the answer to is why?
It was Mel, was it? I don't care. Just stand there and hold my headshots, okay? Now, why did I leave Hayden Zenith to the Solution? The real question you should be asking is, why didn't I do it sooner? For you see, as soon as I started thinking more about myself, endless arrays of opportunities start to open up. For you see, this past year, I was starring in 3 different movies. And currently right now, I've got 2 TV ad commercials in circulation. I am a great actor, and I'm a gorgeous man, and I need to focus on this lovely face of mine. So as soon as Hayden Zenith hit me in the face, it was a bit of a realization. A realization that I need to protect this. And I need to not worry about anyone else but myself. So if you please, get out of the camera shot. I'm just going to sign out by saying Gorgeous Gary is the non-stop catwalk show. And I'm going to continue to dazzle you fans from here on out, with the focus being on just little old me.
Following that, we had an absolute treat for wrestling fans, an intergender tag team matchup. On one side, where the fairest of them all, Michelle K. Hasluck, teaming with the Prince of Perth and one of the sleaziest guys you could ever encounter, Jay Taylor. And they were up against Marcus Pitt, one half of the EPW Tag Team Champions, and all the way from Victoria, Siren Monroe. here's how it went down.
Picking up the victory over Jay Taylor was Siren Monroe. Big victory there.
I think Jay might have liked being pinned by a girl, I don't know. We saw some really creepy stuff in that matchup. But after that, it was a one-on-one matchup. We saw Jonathan Wimbledon go up against Leo Pratt, and well, here's how it went down. Just as the match was heating up, Sebastian Zander came in the ring, took out absolutely everyone in sight, and then had this to say about Amber.
You caused me to lose focus. You cost me my EPW title. So you see, this present here, not for you, it's for me. So what happens now, Amber? What happens now is that every time we step through that curtain, every time we step in this ring, every time we step in front of these filthy perverts. You will be wearing this.
Then it was time for your Great Aussie Bash main event for the evening. It was the Smashing Machine, your EPW champion, Chris Weiss, defending against AK-47 Alex Kingston. It was hardcore rules. Anything goes. And here's how it happened.
In the end, it was too much for Alex Kingston, a pile driver by Chris Weiss for the win.
And what a great showing from Chris Weiss here at the Great Aussie Bash. First show for the year, already 3 title defences. We'd like to thank everyone who came down to this show and supported EPW. If you unfortunately couldn't make it, or if you want to come back and see more, Explosive Pro Wrestling will be live on the 8th of March. Cyril Jackson Rec Centre, it's EPW Gold Rush. Always a huge show. From Tyler Jacobs and myself, Dean Olsen, we want to see you there.